Okay, so friggin', you're probably asking yourself, where even are you in your shop, Pug? I never seen that place before. Well, that's because I friggin' moved a bunch of shit, and it's just dicked, and that's how it comes. I had to just shut her down yesterday and get this done, but anyways, the cameras and a bunch of bullshit was all over here. I don't even know where it is. There's some of it here, some of it there. Oh, there's the cabinet out there. But yeah, so I got to put the shelf on the other side, so there's where the other side of the bolts is. So I'm just going to put a board across there, and then we'll have a shelf, and then I'll be able to have like a lock cabinet for my security camera bullshit, and it's all be all tucked away nice and neat and this and that, and then I can have, you know, more open room for all my shit and stuff. Right, so friggin', so I picked up my friggin' 12-foot tube of 6s there for frig sack, but I should have grabbed 3 in accordance with, you know, the other side of the wall. Like friggin', I'll leave that one there and I'll take that one out and I'll put that one over here, and then, you know, make her 3 bolts in 12 feet through pieces of wood on both sides, and that'll be more awesome as frig probably. And but yeah, so friggin', but anyways, friggin', it's just windier as frig out. Been snowing like an arsehole, so like I was gonna push a bunch of this shit outside and you know, and then get organized and some stuff, but it's windier as frig, so if I open this great big huge door and it gets tore off, we're gonna be in a whole situation of troubles. But I ended up selling a bunch of shit that was in my road yesterday, so that helped out. But I got a friggin' call this morning. A guy wants me to go check out him's tractor because him's was plowing and it broke it. So I just got to swing by his place. So I figure I'll check the mail while I'm out, and then we can get started on the shelf or figure out what we're gonna do for today, anyways. But for frig a sack like this is dick. Look at it. Look at my friggin' tarp chamois tore away from the program there a little bit, and it was all fucking buried with snow yesterday. I had to go over there and for frig's sakes it off and stuff, and friggin' it's just dicked. It's dicked. Holy shit, I just stood out in this guy's freezing cold shed for friggin' an hour talking to him about tractors, for frig's sake. You know, he's got an old John Deere there. I guess he had 170 some odd tractors, and they just sold them all 3 weeks ago, and the last one he's got's the one that was his dad's favorite and this and that. And his dad just died, this and that or whatever, so, you know, I got the whole story. But his tractor's broke. He ran into the sidewalk edge with his blade, and it for frig's sakes, and guy up in Elvinston wants 185 bucks an hour and damn near shit himself. And I says, well, you know, I says, if you can get her down to my place. See, the problem is the antler broke off, so you know, he can only lift it up one side. So, you know, I can't really move it, and it's like, well, it's heavier as frig, and I don't really got nothing to come here and like pick the damn thing up with, and you know, it's heavier as frig, right? So anyways, friggin', I told him if he can bring it down there, I just weld it up for him, and maybe he can, you know, take a couple swaths across the yard for testing these purposes, and you know, we'll call her a cigarette, you know, like, I mean, it'll only take 15 minutes to grind off the edge and get a nice freaking edge going, and then weldy, but anyways, I'm just coming up to the post cigarette office here, so we'll see if we got any packages. I've been waiting for one for a couple weeks now. Better friggin' be here, I'll be pissed right off. But anyways, friggin', we'll get back to Inwoods and get back on the program here. Anyways, we're back in Inwoods. Friggin' son of a bitch. And yeah, so let's see what horse shit we can get into. All right, so I'm gonna tell you a little problem I've been having for frig a sack. I spent, I don't know, a good bit of time anyway, a good couple cheeches worth, looking for these friggin' Tapcons that I got, right? So they were in this friggin' thing right here. So I took them out, I says, oh, I found them, right on, this is fantastic, because I was at the hardware store and I thought, no, I got them, so I don't need to buy them. So I found them, so everything was great. Well, now I've set them somewhere and I can't find them anywhere, and this is just completely dicked. So yeah, so the project's on hold for a few minutes anyways. I just got to track down, they get, you know, they're somewhere, I set them down somewhere. But anyways, check this out. Check this out, boys. That's the coppers that I harvested from Inwoods last night. Hey, look at that. And I'm not even joking, that's coppers, look. You see that? I can't even see the end. That's coppers, boys. That's coppers. I hear that? That's freaking money's right there. So hopefully that'll friggin' pay for this friggin' shelf project. The friggin' 2x6s are only friggin' 10 bucks a piece or whatever for 12 footers, so it's not too bad. And I got a bunch of 8 footers already, and some tube furs and different things. I just gotta freaking figure where I gotta drill the hole, and I gotta put these blocks in there in accordance with the freaking conduits that's in the road and stuff. So I put blocks in there, and then I, tap con those on. Well, now I need to find my tap cons. So that's the next project. But anyways, friggin' tomorrow I got a doctor's appointment, so I got to go to town tomorrow and get a bunch of horse shit situated down there. So frig sack, and it's probably going to snow again, so I'll have to plow again tomorrow. So friggin', away she goes. But I think I'm going to friggin' take a couple of these traptors and put them outside. Elemental P's got to go outside, and the one that I got that's like Elemental P's has got to go outside, and the wood splitter's got to go, and possibly the friggin' Sears has got to go, and then that'll leave me a bunch more rooms, and then I can work on that traptor and get this shelf built, get a bunch of shit out of the way. I got to do the shelf on the other side. Well, really, I only need to just put the tube fur across the other side in accordance with, and then I can, when it's time to build that shelf, and then there's a piece of wood's already bolted onto the walls in accordance with where the shelf goes. But anyways, that's all we're doing for today. Not much of a movie, but better than no movie, I expect. Friggin', if I go 2 days in a row, you'll think I'm impressing. So anyways, boys, we'll have to call our cigarette for tonight, and friggin', maybe we'll stop by Nelson's tomorrow or something, really son of a bitch of shit out of him real good in accordance with making up with the missed movie and the shitty movie and stuff. So friggin', anyways, friggin', there you go, another Dicker Pug One production. So until tomorrow.
Don't let the vultures get you.